Hello students, welcome back you all to this class. Today we are starting with our chapter number 1, that is Geography as a Discipline. This is of class 11th, chapter number 1 of Geography as a Discipline. Now see students, we depend on resources to sustain ourselves in surrounding areas. Now if we need to sustain or we need to be able to live in our areas, we need to use resource. Primitive societies subsisted on natural means of subsistence like edible plant and animals. So these were the natural means of subsistence on which the primitive means the old societies depended upon. Okay, so they were only dependent upon the food. Now see importance of geography. Now what is basically the importance of geography that we have in our day-to-day life? Geography helps us to understand the diversity and the causes and the factors that have created it. Now whatever is the diversity and what are the causes and factors that are there, that has geography has helped us to understand it. Okay, through geography we understand how spherical earth is presented through a map, and we get information about soil, mineral, weather, climate, population, means of transport, communication, landscape, local landscape, etc. So in geography we from earth as a spherical shape to the landscapes including river, mountain, plateau, plain, desert, sea, lake and cultural fact, we understand these all the things via geography. So we describe the importance of geography in this way. The term geography was coined by see it is written as Eratosthenes, that is a Greek scholar. Ceratosthenes. So Eratosthenes, Greek scholar. Now his time period is given 276 to 194 before Christ. The word has been derived from two roots from the Greek language. Geo means earth and graphos means description. The description of earth is referred to as geography. Students, now see over here that we have seen geography as earth description, that is description of earth. The earth has always been seen as a abode of human beings, and thus scholar define geography as, now how it is geography as the description of earth as a abode of human being. So this is basic fact of geography. Geographers do not study only the variations in the phenomenon of the earth's surface space, but also study the associations with the other factors which cause these variations. वेरिएशंस जो भी हो रहे हैं अर्थ के ऊपर, ज्योग्राफी सिर्फ इतने से ही डील नहीं करते, लेकिन वो वेरिएशंस हो क्यों रहे हैं, किस चीज़ के कारण वेरिएशंस हो रहे हैं, that also is deal with geography. Now see students, for example, cropping pattern different from region to region, but this variation in cropping pattern as a phenomenon is related to variation in soil, climate, demand in market, capacity of farmer to invest and technological inputs available to him or her. Whatever are the क्रॉपिंग पैटर्न्स, लेकिन इन क्रॉपिंग पैटर्न्स में वेरिएशंस भी आ रहे हैं, वो हम लोगों ने एक फिनोमिनन की तरह पढ़ा, लेकिन वेरिएशन इन सॉइल, क्लाइमेट, डिमांड इन मार्केट, कैपेसिटी ऑफ फार्मर टू इन्वेस्ट, ये सारी चीज़ें जो है हम ज्योग्राफी के अंदर पढ़ते हैं. Geography is a discipline is concerned with three sets of questions like what. Then the second type of question related to the distribution of natural and human cultural features of a surface. These are questions about where. And the third question is related to explanation, causes, the relation between the feature and the process and phenomena. Students, now let's see the next slide. So in this slide we're gonna discuss many disciplines from natural science such as geology, pedology, oceanography, botany, zoology, meteorology, and a number of sister disciplines in a social sciences such as economics, history, sociology, political science, or that is anthropology, etc. study different aspects of Earth's surface. So these all the things, these logies, or they are studying Earth's surface, but in the different aspects. A geographer is required to have a broad understanding of all the related fields to be able to logically integrate them. So whatever the related fields means, whatever he studies and related portion of that, he need to integrate them all to understand to logical understanding. Geographer should have some proficiency in mathematics and arts also, particularly in drawing maps. Geography is very much linked with the study of astronomical locations and deals with latitude and longitude. This we already know and we are reading from the previous classes also. The cartographic and quantitative techniques require sufficient proficiency in mathematics, statistics and econometrics. Similarly, in the geography also, all the social science disciplines like sociology, then political science, economics, demography study different aspects of social reality, and branches of geography like social, political, economic and population and settlements are closely linked with these disciplines, as each one of them has spatial attributes. So each one of them has space in geography. Spatial attribute means have space in geography. Students, now let's see the next slide. See students, over here a variety of branch of geography are given. Now see, there is a physical, philosophical and method and techniques in human. So these all geography are there, and we will be reading these all the geographies in our classes like in 11th and 12th. Okay, see, physical geography involves the climatology, hydrology, social geography and these all. Similarly, when we talk about here the interface, biogeography is also there, which includes geogeography, plant geography, ecology, environmental geography. So these all are there. And now see students, the principle of philosophical, that is geographical thought, and human ecology. Similarly, method and techniques are there like cartography, quantitative technique, field survey method and geoinformatics, which is consist of GIS, GPS, LIS. And the human geography consists of social, cultural, population and settlement, economic, historical and political. Now this population and settlement is itself divided into two parts, which we will be reading in 12th standard, rural and urban. Like rural include agriculture, tourism, industry, means these all the parts. Like economic parts include agriculture, tourism, infrastructure, industrial, trade and transport services, all included in economic. So this is all a map plotting the branches of geography. Students, now let's see the next slide. What does it say? It says that the major approaches to study geography have been systematic, regional. Systematic geography was introduced by Alexander von Humboldt, a German geographer, while regional geography approach was developed by another German geographer and a contemporary of Humboldt, that is Karl Ritter. So systematic and another is the regional geography discovered by the respective scientists. Students, now let's understand with the help of a map or a branch of geography based on the religion approach. Like regional studies or area studies, like macro regional studies, meso regional studies and micro regional studies. Similarly, regional development, regional analysis, regional planning. Regional planning include country rural planning and town urban planning. Now let's see the next part, the main terms whatever are appeared over here. Students, geography is concerned with the description, explanation of real differentiation in Earth's surface. Richard had shown. In other words, geography study the differences of phenomena usually related to different parts of Earth's surface. Geomorphology is concerned with study of landform, their evolution and related process. Climatology is concerned with the study of structure of atmosphere and elements of weather and climates and climate type and region. Hydrology studies the realm of water over the surface of Earth, including ocean, lake, river, other water bodies, and effect on different life form, including human life and activities. So soil geography concerned with the study of process of soil formation, soil types, their fertility status, distribution and use. Social and cultural geography concerned with the study of society and spatial dynamics as well as cultural elements contributed in the society. Population geography study population growth, distribution, density, sex ratio, migration, occupational structure. Settlement geography includes the characteristics of rural urban settlements. Economic geography includes the economic activities of people, including agriculture, industry, tourism, trade, transport, infrastructure and services. Historical geography includes the historical processes through which the space gets organized. Like in the other words, it studies how the history has influenced the geography of a region. Political geography studies the impact of political events and state boundaries, space relations between neighboring political units, delimitation of constituencies, election scenario, and develops the theoretical framework to understand political behavior of population. Biogeography, it has emerged as a result of interface between physical geography and human geography. It has three branches, that is, first is the plant geography, second is the zoo geography, the third is the ecology. Then we talk about plant geography, it is study the spatial pattern of natural vegetation in their habitat. When we talk about zoo geography, it studies the spatial pattern and geographic characteristic of animals and their habitats. Then when we talk about ecology, it is concerned with the scientific study of habitats, characteristic of the species, whatever the species their characteristics are there, its scientific study is referred to as ecology. Then finally is the environment geography concerned. Now environmental geography is concerned with the environmental problems, and what are the environmental problems, like land degradation, then pollution, environment conservation. So see students, geography has further branches and sub branches, and these all the branches and sub branches are basically discussed in this chapter, and this is actually the summary of class 11th and 12th geography, whatever we have discussed. Many teachers have avoided this chapter because this chapter have nothing in itself, but we have discussed it over here, and I hope that you will be copying the notes from over here in this chapter, and you have liked the video also, and you have subscribed the channel also. If you subscribe the channel, like the video, I will getting more motivation and I will be teaching you further chapters also. In the meanwhile time, you can copy it from over here, and I have also released not more than 10 classes, mean not more than 10 minutes. So that is all for today. Thank you.